Fuck.
8.
And if you're 5 of them, well, 4 in Vancouver, 1 in the interior health region, which could mean anywhere from outside of Vancouver to fucking Prince George. And then 3 in Ontario, which I guarantee they're probably all downtown Toronto.
Actually, I bet you all 3 are the ones that were brought in from China that are sitting over in Trenton at the airport, at the base. That's probably what it is.
And if not, they're somewhere near a major airport. Because they had to fly from China to get here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, if you're not near a major airport, you're fine. And if you are, you're still fine. I like that they're finally announcing that these numbers are dropping. I like that this is going to get swept under the rug any day now. People are going to go back to realizing it was nothing. No one's questioning what the Chinese are actually hiding and why they're revealing this.
Those 2 guys I told you about, but they disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Nobody's questioning it. And this will go back to... I don't know what this is going to go to. iPhones will be cheaper next year. That's about all I can think of that's going to come from this.
No. iPhones will be more expensive because a company has designed this coating thing that can go over top of plastic, wood, and steel that helps eliminate over 90% of direct contact like viruses and microbes and things like that. So I'll guarantee you the cost of the phones will go up because they're going to have this coating on it so that if you sneeze on your phone and then somebody like takes it from you and licks it, they're not actually going to get sick from it.
I would want the opposite on my phone. I would want something that if you take my phone and lick it, you will die instantly.
Frothing at the mouth death.
That would prevent... I'm on... Now, granted, things have changed quite significantly. I had your phone, and I've had this phone for a good long time. Prior to that, I had 22 phones. I would have loved it if one of them would have blown up in someone's hand. I was actually trying to figure out a way to fit mine with a dye pack. So that if you took it, a dye pack would blow up, like they do in clothing or bags of money. And then you
that
just
would be amazing.
Because they do have it now where if your phone gets stolen, whoever looks at the screen, it'll instantly take a picture of their face.
That's right.
And send it to you. So I would like it if they take a picture of your face and then blow up in your hand. And then I'll look for the guy with screen chunks in his face and missing a hand. And I'll know that's the guy who took my phone. Like, I want it to be not...
So good.
This is not going to be a mild explosive. I want it to remove his hand and leave tattered hand that I can see visibly and go, hey, give me back my phone, fucker.
How do you know it was me? Hang on, I got this piece of phone screen stuck in my face. Hang on a second.
You have no hand. I know. That's but the phone would be blown up, but I still get to punch you in your face for stealing it. So, no, anyway, the point is, I don't want a coating that protects a thief from a virus. I want a coating that gives him a virus. A fast-acting one. That you take 3 steps and you're too sick to run away with my phone.
So you want the new iPhone Anthrax version?
I think it should secrete a virus, yes.
If we start hearing about iPhone A coming out, we already know what that's about.
iPhone
Anthrax.
I think it should just be the iPhone E, named after me, and you get the Eric virus if you take my phone. It instantly starts playing the podcast, and that's all it'll do. You can't make any calls, and you can't shut it off. It's just the podcast on a continuous loop, and you just get sicker and sicker. And it turns into a form of glue that glues itself to your hand. So you
drains your bank account.
You can't put it down, and it just plays the podcast over and over. and you're too sick to get up and do anything about it. So you just lay there holding the phone, listening to Eric and go, oh, yeah. And it'll only be available on Apple phones. It will not be Android compatible. So only iPhone people get it.
I fully support it. Fully. Just saying.
It can't be that hard to do. If they can get one that can protect you from viruses, then they can get one that can give them to you.
I think the giving viruses is the easy part.
Probably. Some of those phones I lost downtown probably had a few.
I wonder if any of them have if any of those phones have MRSA on them.
Oh, I'm guaranteed. Guaranteed. Oh man, that's stupid. I can't believe that. Why would they come up with such a thing? That's a stupid thing. Like, who even hands their phone to anyone else? Nobody.
I don't know.
People are so shitty about that. Have you ever asked if you could make a call on someone's phone? Holy fuck! You might as well.
People. No.
It's like, hey, can I fuck your baby? People would be like, I'll think about it. But your phone, like, can I make a call on your phone? Mine's dead. People just look at you. How dare you, sir?
You peasant.
Why would you even ask such a thing? Can I just finger blast your baby's ass while we wait for the bus? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, only if you're a priest. Are you a priest?
Can I touch your iPhone? You son of a bitch.
I'm calling the cops. Let me borrow your phone. I found a great one, a little article here. I think you'll appreciate. We'll have a good giggle about. In Vail, Colorado, it appears that a skier has suffocated to death at a Colorado ski resort. This is like literally you were meant to die scenarios. And it's scenarios like this that prove to me my theory that everybody already, from the moment you're born, everybody has a predetermined death time. Because there's no way this could ever happen, ever, anywhere in history. But it happened to this guy and he died. Apparently, when he went to get on a chairlift, the chairlift folding seat was sitting upright instead of in the down position, and so it left a gap. And he kind of got wedged into the spot and then kind of slipped through the gap. But his coat had gone around his head and neck, and it choked him. And by the time he reached the top of the hill, he was dead.
That's
what a horrible way to go! How embarrassing! How did you die? I got on a chairlift. I didn't notice the seat wasn't there, and I fell through and choked to death on my fucking coat. Wow, you're just meant to die. There's no getting around it.
I can't say that I'm particularly saddened by it. I don't know.
You know that everybody at this place are laughing when the Vail Resorts representative said, "We take all incidences seriously."
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
you don't.
Sure
You're all laughing, going, "What a fucking tool! I can't believe this guy died from this. What an idiot!"
Yeah.
So the resort shut down for 24 hours and then reopened the next day.
Again, I'm gonna say, this goes in with all of the tragic deaths of skiers that Gord has brought up this year. Don't give a shit. It's your own fault. All of you who attempt this sport should all die. No, not that you should, but if you do, I don't care because I just don't care.
One of the
That's probably about the third or fourth ski death story Gord's tried to bring up and made me give a crap about. Don't ski.
I don't care if you give a crap. It's fun. It's funny as hell.
Don't ski. All of you, stop skiing.
Years ago, I was in Milton at the mighty Glen Eden ski shithole. They wanted to change the name to Mount Eden. It's literally the size of a mogul. But for those that don't know, that's a bump. It's a bump in the snow. And I was going up on a thing called a T-bar, which is old school T-bars, which is what they had at the time, are probably one of the most recklessly dangerous systems you could ever think of. It's this giant bar in the shape of a giant T, where it works on this really powerful spring coiled system. So when you get it, you get it and the thing pulls and then it just sort of yanks you up the hill. But if you don't get it right, and if you're not perfectly balanced on it, this thing will slingshot your fucking ass everywhere. And they're very difficult to hold on to and maintain. But nonetheless, I'm on this thing. Some Yahoo near the top had fallen off, so the thing stops automatically. We're all just sort of waiting for this guy to get out of the way. And as I'm standing on this thing, all I hear in the background is, it gets louder and louder. And it was this woman who was completely out of control, had no idea how to ski, ended up going way too fast that she could handle. And she comes screaming down the side of the hill and just cuts right across. And she's coming straight towards us on the T-bar. She slammed into the fence, which has got those old, like, rotted log style fence. You know, like they're like a 2-tier fence with the old rotted log style. You know what I'm talking about? And she comes slamming into that. When she hit it, I heard both of her fucking legs break. It was that loud. Like, you heard the crack, and it was both of her fucking legs right at the upper thigh. They get snapped, that bone on both of her legs, and the other part hit her right in the chest. And she just hit it with such incredible force. I don't think I mean, my God, I laughed so fucking hard. Because the chairlifter, the T-bar lift had just started going when she slams into it, and then people panic because they want to go to rush help. So people like jump off the T-bar to go and help, which shuts the whole thing down again. And then everybody's yelling at the people for helping her because it's stopping them from going to the top of the hill. It's the best day ever. It's just, no, everybody's just like, you should be over the kiddie hill, not the bigger hill. You're an idiot. Nobody cares that you hit the fence, and why are you helping this moron? Just nobody cares.
Well, that's kind of the attitude amongst skiers anyway.
It was so good. Oh my God, I died.
They're all a bunch of shitty people.
It's true. It's true. So I just saw that, and I thought that was pretty funny.
That's good stuff.
Now, to flip that over, in New York City, this was yesterday, a 14-year-old has been arrested in the fatal stabbing of a college student in a park during a robbery in December. There's 2 people involved. They have already charged one person, and then they just charged a second person into it with second-degree murder and robbery. They literally just went to rob this chick and then ended up stabbing her to death and leaving her to die in the Manhattan Park. The weird thing is they've released the name of the 14-year-old, which for some reason I thought that was illegal in the U.S.
It depends if he's being charged as an adult or not.
I suppose.
If he's being charged as an adult, then all bets are off in that regard.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Associated Press is naming the juvenile defendant because of the seriousness of the crime and because he has been charged as an adult. So,
pretty funny. I think I
well
just
done.
said that.
You just said that exactly.
That's how it goes. And hey, good on you, 14-year-old. You're stabbing at a 20-year-old level. Good for you.